Hey guys! Hello my YouTube family. So I'm back and today I'm going to be doing my 2014 beauty favorites, and before I get started, if I look tired it's because I woke up really early, and just in case I have kind of like sleepy small eyes, that's why I'm tired. But I don't know, I couldn't go back to sleep, so I thought I would be productive and film a video. So that's what I'm doing. So if I look tired, sorry about that. But I'm excited and I got the energy going. The energy is starting to kind of come off. So we're going to get started with this video. I especially wanted to film my 2014 favorites. I didn't want to go without filming this video because for me it was special as far as my makeup goes for this year and my channel, because it's the year where I bought my first Naked palette and my first Too Faced product, and it's the year where I dipped my toes in high-end products and I just started exploring more. Anyways, let's just jump into my favorites because, as always, last year was the year where I used only oils. I remember I used only one moisturizer. Like, I did purchase like 2 or 3 moisturizers, but I stopped using it because I could smell the fragrance and the alcohol, and I just stuck with oils, and I've been only using oils for months. I want to say over 6 months now. These are just a few that I have with me. I have avocado oil, vitamin E oil, almond oil, tea tree oil, really good for acne whenever I would break out, and castor oil, really good for hair growth. The only moisturizer cream, store-bought moisturizer that's not oil, that I love, the only thing that I want to use, is the Aveeno Clear Complexion. This, along with my oils, this was a huge highlight for me last year and completely changed my skin. I'm so grateful for this product. Like, it has made such a difference for me and just really changed just my skin. I swear by this. This is probably the only moisturizer that I would ever use or want to have with me, like, just in case. And I cannot recommend this enough. Okay, moving on from that, my only hair kind of tool, what the hell am I saying? I swear, I just woke up, okay? My only hair product that I have to show you is this Agave Healing Iron tool. I really love this. I used this a lot this year. I just wanted a new flat iron because the one that I had titanium plates. It would just, I noticed my hair would just be really dry after using that iron, and I don't know, I think the titanium plates just really dried out my hair. So because of that, I wanted ceramic plates because I feel like that's just not going to dry out my hair as much, and I thought I would get this. I did get this when I was working at Ulta, so I did get a discount for it. It is pricey. It's $150. I don't know if I would spend that much for a flat iron, but I know a lot of people, when it comes to flat irons and hair tools, they prefer to spend money and get a good hair tool so it will last longer, but I don't know if I would spend that much money on it. It does have that option of putting oil in it, so maybe I would have spent it, but I don't know. That's different, you know. Okay, but I do love it. Okay, moving on from that, let's jump into makeup, and let's start off with palettes because that's my favorite makeup item for, that's my favorite makeup items. I have here a few favorites. I just want to give a quick shout out to the Naked 3 palette because it's my first Naked palette. And yeah, I got this last year, and it's not a very wearable palette for me, and I think for everybody, because I don't see a lot of people really talking about this anymore, but I still wanted to give it a shout out because it's my first Naked palette, and that's always really exciting. One of my favorite, probably my most favorite palette of the year last year was the It's Judy Time palette. I absolutely love this palette. I'm so sad that it's discontinued, but it's such a perfect palette. I love this so much, and I love everything about it. I love how light it is, how small it is. I have small hands, so I just feel like it's the perfect size. The number 2. I don't have the original palette, but when this one came out, because it's new and I'm a sucker for new things, I had to get it. I got the number 2 and I love this palette. At first I wasn't crazy about it, but after I bought it, you know, I'm kind of like, what was I thinking? So I do really like this palette, and it's a really nice everyday palette. And then my favorite neutral palette besides the It's Judy Time palette is the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. This was actually my first Too Faced product and also my Christmas present for myself last year, and it's perfect. perfection. It's perfection. I feel like this palette really changed the makeup industry because it's just so original the way it's packaged, and adding the cocoa bean, yeah. Cocoa powder. I'm thinking about the Drug Cosmetics lip gloss. I just feel like that is so original and so different, unlike anything that any other brand has ever done. And now they have a whole line of kind of like the chocolate line, and I just think that's so original and unique and just experimenting, and that's what it's all about, you know? So having fun. The colors, of course, which is what matters. The shadows, they're super pigmented, they're very blendable. I love that there's so many different like brown colors. You have a few different shades of transition colors depending on your skin tone. And then lastly, my favorite palette of the year, more towards the end of the year. I got this in November. It's the Maya Mia palette. I love this palette. I totally skipped on it when it first came out, and I feel so bad. Such a wrong decision. You know, everybody goes crazy over a red brown color, and I love that I have, you know, options for makeup looks depending if I want to go warmer or a little more cooler. I love this so much, and I think it's definitely worth it if you haven't picked it up. The Kat Von D Lock It Tattoo foundation was probably my most favorite foundation. I use this all the time. I absolutely love this foundation. I'm wearing it today. I love it. It gives me a full coverage, but at the same time, it's so light on the skin. I literally can't feel anything. It feels like I don't have anything on the skin. And it's thick, which I love because it covers everything, but at the same time, I can sleep with this. Like, it feels like I have nothing on my skin. I have the Revlon Nearly Naked powder. I absolutely love this powder. This is my favorite. I did have the one in the black packaging, the original, but I don't like that one because it looks like you have powder. It gives that powder finish. But this one, it doesn't give off that powdery finish, which is what the first one did. So they totally improved that, and now it's just very smooth. It doesn't look like you have powder on. I love this, and it has good coverage. For contour, bronzer, and blush, I only have like 2 products. I have here the e.l.f. Contour Blush and Bronzer. This is in St. Lucia, the one that they sell at Target. This is the only one that Target sells. I know they have different like shades. They have I'm not even gonna, Keikos and Turcos, whatever. This is the one that Target sells, and I absolutely love this. I've had this for over a year. I already hit pan on it, and I use it all the time. This blush works more as a highlighter for me, but I use it all the time. I really love it. I don't feel the need to kind of go out there and experiment with other bronzers. I would like a darker bronzer. I mean, this kind of works for kind of like a kind of shadow, but if I wanted a darker contour, this is a little too light for me. I would rather go a little darker, but that's the only thing, but it still works for me, and you know, it's really affordable. 2 Wet n Wild blushes, and this one is a really nice blush. I actually really love it, and I use it all the time. We're going down to the last bit. For nails, this is one of my holy grail products of last year. This is the Nailtiques Formula 2. This is the bomb. If you have problems with nails, something that I would repurchase. I love this. I highly recommend this. I had such weak, thin nails. They were just so like flimsy, and they would always break on the sides, and I still kind of have problems with that too, just because I haven't used this in a while. But this is amazing. I swear, like, I was so happy that I got this. My nails grew within a few days, and they just felt after stronger, and those results actually lasted longer than any of the other. And I've tried so many different nail strengtheners, nail hardeners, and all these things, but this is the best one. My favorite, one of my main highlight lipsticks for this year is the MAC Viva Glam Rihanna 2. This is probably the like highlight lipstick for me. I absolutely love this lipstick. This is the most beautiful, unique color that I have in my collection. It's just so beautiful. I love this. It's just gorgeous. And then I have here, this is my first MAC lipstick. This is Cream in Your Coffee, and this is a holy grail neutral lipstick for me. I love this color. This is one of those colors that you just put it on without thinking. This is that product that I mentioned in my last video that Glam Twins Kendra loves. It's her holy grail and that nobody talks about, but when I saw that video I was like, yes, I love that lipstick, and nobody ever, I've never heard anybody talk about that. And yeah, so I know about that lipstick, girl, and I absolutely love it. So you're not alone. There's somebody else out there who loves it too. Color. And then my last two favorites of the end of the year. Oh, I have one more. These are the Maybelline. I think these are by the Buffs or the Nudes. I have here Maple Kiss. I love this. I had this phase where I wore it like a month straight. I love it. And 950 Untainted Spice, both in recommendation of Glam Twins, of course. And they were so right on the money with this. I absolutely love it. And then another favorite this year, another huge favorite, was MAC Style in Sepia. I don't know why I looked at the bottom. I already know the name of it. MAC Style in Sepia, which is actually what I'm wearing today. And for some reason, it doesn't look as great on camera. It looks a lot better in person. And this is definitely a color which it might not be for everybody. And especially on me, you might not like it on me. But I love how it looks on me. But I think it looks a lot better in person. But I just absolutely love this color. Okay guys, so those were all of my beauty favorites. I hope this was watchable because I was all over the place in this video. But when aren't I? So nothing new there. But don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe to this girl right here if you haven't already, and leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you've been loving, or anything that you want to tell me, let me know down below. Follow me on Instagram if you haven't already at Veronica Zolo, same way spelled down there on top of the subscribe button, which you should press, and then on top of that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching again. Bye guys.